Hello, everyone out there in watching and listening land. This is Shawn Cohen, your hostess with the mostest for, there's the logo, Cafe Esoterica Radio, on Blog Talk Radio, on Stitcher, on TuneIn, and on Podbean. And coming to you live from London with on YouTube, so you can watch me live do the show. Well, here's a little show news. I'm here today to talk to you about the fact that I'm having a little break now. We were going to have Chris Evers on, who is the publisher and editor of Outer Limits magazine, and Chris will be back in the new year, January 2019, and we will begin rebroadcasting or broadcasting again live for your enlightenment and enjoyment next year. So I'd like to take this time to say thank you to everyone who tuned into my show, who called into my show, who wrote in the chat room here on YouTube and on the Blog Talk Radio site. I can't thank you enough, because honestly, without you, there is no show. It's a wonderful thing, technology, and it can be used for the most profound and wonderful reasons, to help humanity, which is what I try to do in my own little way. I do try to bring you beautiful guests who I feel the word enlightened actually applies to. So what is enlightenment, after all is said and done? It's different strokes for different folks. I had lovely guests on for the last 2 years. The show's been going strong for 2 years. Here and there, I've had my little breaks, but mostly it's 2 years. I do all the writing. I do the scripting. I put the show together for the Blog Talk Radio site, and I book all the guests, and I vet them too. So, it is work. It's work that I do with my heart. I don't get paid for this work. It's something I felt, with all the knowledge I've had from my own experience as a metaphysician and a teacher of esoteric knowledge, that would just be wonderful to put out in the world. And Blog Talk Radio was the place to do it, and still is. And but as we're approaching the holidays, I do realize that people have very busy lives. And I just decided, okay, I'm working on a book right now, and I'm going to devote the next couple weeks to getting this book finished. And it will be available for people if they want to buy it for Christmas presents. And you know what it is? It's going to be called In This Metaphysical Moment. And if you've listened to the shows, at the end of every show, I do my little summing up. And it's called In This Metaphysical Moment. And it's kind of a surmised, interpretation of not just the theme of the show, but I put in the metaphysics there too. So it could be something like, in this metaphysical moment, I, am very thankful and grateful for all the people all over the world who have listened to my show, who've watched me here on YouTube, who've tuned in, whether it's morning, noon, or night. And I thank you. And in this metaphysical moment, I am grateful. And that would be something that would be in my show. So I've decided to take all the metaphysical moments that I've compiled over 2 years. That's a lot of shows and a lot of metaphysical moments, and put them together in a book. And this book is like an oracle. So you would just ask a question, open to a page, and whatever place your eyes landed, whether it was the left or the right page, that's the answer. And, due to synchronicity, and all divination really works like that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful idea, which time has come, really, because you can create your life to be a metaphysical masterpiece. You can use metaphysics to heighten not only your mind and your perception of things, but also your ability to take the world on. The world sometimes is a very difficult place to be in. And if you're an empath, or you're a psychic, or you're a medium, sometimes it's even harder because you're highly sensitive. And that sensitivity, and I know because I've lived through these experiences and I still do, makes you want to hide away and just not participate in the world. And sometimes for some people, that's the right answer. It really is. But for most people, we need each other. We want to connect to each other. We want to be around other people and embrace other people and know other people and get and have them know us, because that is life. That is life. To have friends, to have family, to have colleagues, to have people that you hang out with, people of like-minded spirit. So I like to think that Cafe Esoterica Radio sort of brings that together a little bit. Us like-minded people out there all over the world who want truth, and nothing but truth. And there's different levels and different layers of truth. Some people's truth is maybe different than my truth, but there is a basic black or white truth. It is or it isn't. And metaphysics teaches us to look and perceive what isn't always right in front of your face. Sometimes you're picking up things from other planes of existence. Sometimes you're picking up intuition and telepathy and all the different ologies and all the different clairs come into metaphysics. So psychology, sociology, just to name a couple, clairvoyance, clairaudience, just to name a couple. So I hope that it's been educational. I hope it's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been my great joy to bring it to you. I haven't rolled up my little backpack and gone hunting somewhere else. I will be back in the new year, and I want to wish you all the most beautiful, beautiful Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, whatever your Kwanzaa, whatever your holidays are. May they be blessed with a million trillion, insights, happiness, abundance, health, and laughter. And I will let you know when my little book, my oracle book called In This Metaphysical Moment, which is an oracle of time, is available. It should be available a couple weeks before Christmas. So if you're looking for a great gift, there's one. And what a gift to give insight like that. Now, I will shamelessly plug my other books. Why not? If you want to learn the tarot workbook by Shawn M. Cohen. Everything you need to learn the tarot. And I've just finished. I have one more week to go with my current tarot class, and then they're finished, and that's 9 weeks. And I'll have new classes again in the new year. Meta 1, 12-week course of metaphysics, everything you ever wanted to know about metaphysics. This is the Meta 1 workbook, which is notes for my course, but anyone can buy it. It's available on Amazon and Blurb. So this is available on blurb.com or blurb.co.uk or my website. I'll put the link in the thing below. And so Metaphysics 1 workbook, chock-a-block, filled with metaphysical content and lots of notes. And then for the advanced metaphysician or light worker or healer, you have this, which is Metaphysics 2 workbook by Shawn M. Cohen. And here we have the Archangel Gabriel, and here we have the Archangel Michael. And I do work with the angels, of course I do. And here we go. Some absolutely stunning, so much in here you can't believe it. Atlantis, all kinds of healing, holistic healing, working with gems and crystals, and numerology is in here, a full-on course in numerology, Kabbalah, absolutely chock-a-block, angelology, anything you want to know about metaphysics, honestly, between these two books, it's in here. And here's astral projection and what happens in the astral world, and universal laws that govern this planet and this universe. and sound and healing with sound, how to heal with sound, music and what different parts of the body, different notes actually correlate to. And so how to heal with sound and music. And it just goes on and on. I mean, this is the gemstone one, right? So if you want these books, and what a great Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's present they would make for anyone who's a budding light worker, a budding psychic, medium, spiritual seeker of any kind, you know, there's so much knowledge in here. Even if you don't take the 12 weeks Meta 1 class or the 12-week advanced Meta 2 class or the tarot course, and I also teach astrology 1 and 2, beginners and advanced. Even if you don't take these courses, these books will be a real, for anyone who's into spirituality, what a gift. What a gift. And you know what? They're not expensive. You can get them in a Kindle. This is a softback. They all come in the softback. The hardback is available, a little more money, not much. And you can get them in a PDF format, or you can get them in a Kindle, iPad, for your phone, an e-version. So, you know, the choice is yours. It's all available to choose on the website, or go to my website. I'll write it here in the chat where you can get these books. So here's my website. There's a link on it. Hold on. So it's Tarot by Shawn Cohen. Weebly.com. And if you look under, look under the heading More, you will find the link to the books. Link to all my books. Also, you can go to the publisher's website and buy it directly there, which is fine. Sometimes they have all kinds of like 40% off if you buy today, or 20% off. So these are trade books on Blurbs, and the tarot is a photo book, and so they do different options for a trade book or a photo book. Publisher's website is blurb.co.uk. Or you could also try, because I did the tarot book on blurb.com, Blurb, which is the American one, blurb.com. Okay? One is the British one is the American one. And finally, wishing you all a wonderful and enlightening time of the holidays. I'm putting it in here in the chat. See you in the new year. And we will have great guests again, even better. I mean, I keep trying to get better and more. They're all great. They're all great. But Chris will be my first one, Chris Evers, who I was supposed to have on this week. But I just decided, let's wait till next year. In the new year, 2019. And finally, we have a full moon coming up for all you astrology buffs, right? If you didn't hear that because the picture froze. We have a full moon, November 23rd, 0 degrees, not degrees as they say in England, Gemini, which is interesting because it's going to oppose Jupiter. And of course, it is right on Jupiter's, right on the sun. Okay. So you know that opposition sun moon, right? That's a full moon in Gemini. right on my Venus. Very interesting. My Venus is 2 degrees. Gemini. So, you know, it's interesting that I'm taking a break because this is probably it's talking about Jupiter, which is publishing, and Gemini, which is writing. But that's what I need to do. I need to take a break from the show. I need to take a break from my teaching, which is done. That's one more class and I'm done. And I've been teaching nonstop. So for over a year and a half, I haven't had a break. So I'm happy to take the break and take the month off and take even 2 months off if I have to, just to refresh myself. And, you know, I'll be coming back with some great books, really great. The first one is In This Metaphysical Moment, an Oracle of Time. So you can just, you know, get it, buy it, and open to a page, ask it a question, open to a page, and it'll tell you the answer. It's wonderful. And I try to make it as beautiful as possible. And following that, I'm hoping to do my own poetry book, which I've been trying to get out. And I have asked, and if you're listening to this point, you want to be part of my my books, I'll ask you if you had an experience in your life where you thought, you know, it changed your life, something dramatic, something big. You know, did you see a spirit? Did someone come back from the grave and speak to you? Were you pulled out of a dangerous situation? What made your life change for the better? I'm going to be also compiling these stories. I'm already working on this too, and it's called, you know, On the Road to Greatness, or on the way to greatness. I haven't decided what the title is yet, but it's something like On the Road to Greatness, or On the Journey to Greatness. And it'll be all these different people. Now I've already got about 20 different stories, but of course 40 would be even better. So if you have a story, and this is anywhere in the world, if you're watching this, and you really think, wow, that experience changed me forever and made my life better. Okay, that's the key. Changed you for the better, on the way to greatness. Then please email me. And our email here at Cafe Esoterica Radio is, and I'm putting it in the chat box so you can see it, Cafe Esoterica at Gmail. So send your stories, comments, guest appearances here. So if you want to be a guest on the show, you've got something to say, and because this show is for you as well, you know, it has to be in the mind, body, spirit, metaphysical, holistic medicine realm. Okay, that's what I deal with. Enlightenment, consciousness, divination, yes. Right? So all that's available too. So I'm giving you that. So if you've got a story on the road to greatness, send me your story. If you're interested in getting the Oracle and you don't know where to find it, you can email me. And here in this metaphysical moment will be available Oracle book will be available probably beginning of November. Get it done. December 2019. So email me if you are interested in buying it. Won't be expensive, under £20. At Cafe Esoterica at gmail.com. And that's it. I'm done. So again, thank you all for coming and listening and tuning in and being part of the show and calling in and chatting in the chat room. I want to send you all a big, big thank you. And I am here through the grace of God to bring you this information and these wonderful, marvelous people who've walked a hard path, many of them, to come out on the other side, to give back to the world, to do something wonderful for the world, not selfish, not mean, not just take, but give from their heart. And and this is the beauty of it. You know, when you walk that path, that spiritual path, there's so many wonderful gifts on it you can't even imagine until you do it. So I really, really, really support people doing this work. And with that, I say namaste, happy holidays, happy, happy, happy thoughts. And look out for yourself, look out for your pets and animals and the world, because it certainly needs it. And love and blessings. And thank you. See you in the new year. Bye for now.